Hello, beautiful angels. It's Teza of Akashic Soul Healing. This is our fourth and last series in our Akashic Records Level 1, your access to your own records. So I am at the beach today, and I've been going through the beach at White Rock in British Columbia, and it's so beautiful this summer. So I just thought of closing our records with this fourth session in nature. So here we are. So let's do our meditation first, and I'm gonna ask you to close your eyes. So then we could start. Take some deep breaths, inhale and exhale. Let go of any thoughts or concerns of the day. Take some deep breaths, inhale and exhale. As we gather here today, we call forth the Ascended Masters, Lord Melchizedek. Feel His presence. We ask for support and guidance. We call forth the great White Brotherhood of Light, Saint Germain and the Violet Flame. Envision the violet flame around us. We ask Saint Germain to transmit all energy that is not of light, releasing fear, blockages, karma, unconscious negative beliefs, patterns and thoughts from our DNA, ancient bloodlines, ancestors. We ask Saint Germain to release and clear any entities, souls, hooks, drains, vex, curses, attachments that are not serving our highest good. And we ask these energies to go back to the source of love and light. We call forth our higher selves, our body Davis spirit higher selves, to fully open and receive these angels' light attunements coming from the diamond portal of the angels' realm. Envision this beautiful diamond portal in the heavens with Archangel Michael and the blue light, giving us protection. And we ask Archangel Michael to cut any cords of attachments to people, places, and things that are not serving our highest good. We call forth our spiritual teams and guides, our loved ones and ancestors to create a safe and sacred space for our healing. The benevolent beings of light, the Pleiadians, Sirians, Arcturians, Orions, Zolkins, and Andromedans. And we call upon the Mayans, Atlanteans, Lemurians to assist us in our ascension process, increasing our vibrations of frequency of love and light. And we call upon the Diva spirit, the crystals, the animal spirit, the elementals. We call upon Archangel Metatron, opening the cosmic portal. Feel that universal golden orange light upon us. We ask Archangel Metatron to assist us in opening our Akashic records. And we ask thousands of angels and archangels to gather around us for our healing messages. And we call upon the Lords of the Akashic Records. Envision your book of life in front of you with golden pages around it, We ask the Lords of the Akashic Records to open our records. We ask for healing, messages, information, knowledge, wisdom, truth, liberation, freedom, inner peace, abundance, joy, and bliss. Thank you, thank you. The records are now open. The records are now open. The records are now open. Well, hello. I'm trying to get a comfortable position, and it's kind of stony. So I'm gonna come up, and I have a feeling that I wanted to walk with you in this teaching. So as we progress with our records, I just want to make sure that you're doing your homework, your journals, asking questions on how you can help yourself release. Level 1 is about releasing fear, your blockages, any addictions, or things that are not helping you to be the best version of yourself. So those things that are attached to us, illusions, like worries or fear, the low vibrations in our map of consciousness. So in this healing, I ask you to, I advise you to get the book of Dr. David Hawkins. It's called Power versus Force. This literally maps the emotions. He calibrated the energies that we are experiencing, and in doing that, we are becoming conscious and aware of how our vibrations, our emotions are calibrating. So then we become more conscious of our creation. So get that book, the map of Power versus Force, and see the map of consciousness. That will help you in your progress with your vibrations, awareness, and your conscious creations. So as we do a recap on our Akashic records, you start with a meditation and also calling your spiritual guides, your masters, the angels and archangels in your presence. So create a sacred space, just like what we did. You could do this by the beach with yourself. Creating a sacred space. It's important to have a protection. So Archangel Michael and Saint Germain are the ones that I invoke in the presence for protection. Also Lord Jesus Christ for any attack or entities that are not, helping you towards the light. So when you create a sacred space, you create an intention or questions that you're going to ask the Lords for your records. And with that, you're able to tune in to your body, when you're scanning. But before you scan, you open the records. So opening with your prayer, make your personal prayer as simple as you can. For me, as addressing the Lords of the Akashic records and having your full name open. So Lords of the Akashic records, please open the book of life, my book of life, my Akashic records. My name is, and it's the one that you use on your passport or license. And when you do that, you open the records addressing the Lords of the Akashic records, and also Archangel Metatron. Archangel Metatron opens the cosmic portal, And with Archangel Sandalphon, it actually grounds the spiritual energy, the soul, to the core of Mother Earth Gaia. So those two archangels, Metatron and Sandalphon, will assist you in your opening. Okay, so now I'm on the sand here. It's so gorgeous, you see? I'm finding a space. So when you've opened your records, when you ask the archangels to assist you and the lords of the Akashic records to open, then you scan your body, mind, heart, spirit, and soul. When you're scanning, be direct, be simple. Just, just really, when you're scanning, it helps you to be attuned to your inner aspect of your being. Like scanning your body, if you have any pain, then you could literally check which chakras or body part it's showing you. So if it's like, low back pain, that's your sacral, your root chakra, sacral chakra. That means you're having difficulty with your child relationships or abundance issues. So learning all these skills, like the chakra energy system, I would do an online course on the chakras, on how you can assist yourself and learn to be aware and heal and clear the blockages around the chakra energy centers. So after scanning, you would ask your questions, and when you're receiving messages, when you're doing it the first time, it's easy. It's not. It's easy to go into the ego level. So it's like you're questioning yourself if this is coming from my mind. Of course, this is coming from your mind because this is the tool that you have. But the only difference is the Akashic fields are open. You are in the Akashic field. The Lord is with you, and it's granting you an access to the records. So do not judge yourself. Do not resist if the answers are not what you expect. Sometimes, it's hard to hear what the lords are saying because we are expecting a different answer. We want something that we want to hear, but it's not given to us that way. So be gentle and kind to yourself. Have some compassion. I find students who are going through the first level are going through a lot of clearing and releasing. So this is the time to really be in nature. Just, completely let go and surrender to the source or God. So this is really the purification stage, the releasing and clearing, letting go of things that are not helping us. Okay, so when you ask your questions, you will get answers that sometimes you don't expect to get. But of course, it's always divine timing. So even though it's given to you, maybe it will take time for you to do it, because it takes time. Everyone has their own timing. So what I'm saying is just be aware and know that this was given to you and it's not set in stone. You are the one who's going to do the work. This is about your action, being responsible and accountable for your choices. So amazing answers, messages that you are going to receive. It also talk about past life when we're going through a situation. Sometimes we don't understand why we're doing things with this particular person, and we don't understand because we have a past life. We have contracts, we have vows that we have taken. So you can do your past life by going into a meditation and believing and trusting, surrendering to show to you what this person is giving you the lesson with your current lifetime. And if you're not satisfied with what you have received, you could actually ask past life hypnotherapies, that will help you put all the pieces together. Also, your gifts are going to be heightened. Like if you're clairvoyant, you would see more clear vision, or if you're clairaudient, you would hear clearly what the message is. You're clairsentient, you will feel and you will have that knowing what's going on. So your gifts are heightened, and so the more we open our records, the more we get this mastery. People have many ways, like sometimes they're not ready to face the truth, so they're going to just don't open the records. They become just they're not ready, so they couldn't face the reality or the truth. So it depends on how you're going to progress, but I advise you to open your records, even though there's no question, even though it's just like to go into that field, to go into that meditation is amazing, because it will bring you healing, healing in the Akashic field, and it will recalibrate you, like recalibrating your DNA, your cellular level of consciousness, your memories. You're going to find that you're going to be in the universal energy, which is amazing. You are the universal conscious self. That's actually my first book. And while we're talking about books, I actually am publishing my second book, which is Ions of Manifestation. So this is really incongruent with my second book about manifesting and co-creating with the source. And that everything that we created, it's in the flow, it's in the universal energy. So my advice for level 1 students is to continue, be congruent, open your mind and your heart, surrender, trust. And I would love to hear some feedbacks, like what you're going through. And if you have any questions, I'm here. I'm open to you, and I will assist you in any way I can. So there's nothing much to say, but to really continue your opening your records every day, 5 to 10 minutes, and then you will see the progress. Like if I look back 8 years ago, my life is totally changed, shifted. It's amazing. From being a full-time nurse, I'm now like I work 2 days a week, and I have my healing business. I became a spiritual writer, which I never took journalism. So really, these are all the gifts of the universe when we truly surrender, trust, and have faith. So those virtues are really important. I probably would be writing about them because they are the pillars. They are the pillars for fulfillment, happiness. When we totally believe and have faith, totally surrendering to the unknown, trusting, if this beautiful ocean and the seagulls are being taken care of, why not us? We are beyond this. When we connect, when we align to the universal mind of God or the source, this is big. Our life is huge. We are just an amazing, magnificent beings of light. So also, I want you to create a vision board that you could put, ocean, beautiful houses, whatever your heart's desires are. This is the time to do that. Create and bring these beautiful things that you want. Put them on your vision board and put it closer to you. I have actually 4 vision boards in my bedroom by my wall. And I just love to look at them and, and I literally create these things that, amazing. So I invite you to do that as well. Vision boards, those are the things that works for me. Nature, I can't say enough. This is amazing. And meditation, calling in your guides, the love, and light, and really pay attention to what the universe gives to you. So on that note, I just want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart that you are a part of my life and that you've been a part of my life. And visit me in Vancouver when you're here. You just have to call me or email me. And thank you so much, beautiful angels. I'm going to close our records, and this is so amazing, amazing times that we live in. Thank you. Now we invite our ascended masters, archangels and angels, spiritual teams and guides, the crystal, the devas, the spirit, the elementals, the animal spirit, Mother Earth, Gaia. We thank you, thank you, thank you. These amazing gifts, Lords of the Akashic Records, thank you for this healing knowledge, the wisdom that you have given us, this amazing Mother Earth, the universe, the planets, everything. This is an amazing times of our lives. Thank you so much for creating this portal, this healing, this multidimensional state of being that we are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now envision your book of life in front of you. And we ask the Lords of the Akashic Records to close our records. The records are now closed. The records are now closed. The records are now closed. Thank you.